Expiration dates are usually a suggestion of when you should stop eating a product, or at least that's what I just assumed for most of my life. It wasn't until I bought those stupid freeze-dried Skittles from the TikTok shop that I realized perhaps I should take labels more seriously. The reviews of the product were fantastic. Of course, being easily influenced, I had to try it, so I went ahead and bought a bottle myself. My girlfriend called me a fool for letting myself get something off of TikTok, and I was starting to think she was right when it hadn't arrived way past its delivery date. I eventually thought I'd just gotten scammed, until I came home one day to see the package waiting on my front doorstep. Immediately, I went inside and ripped the package. I looked at the clear bottle in excitement, not hesitating to pop it and start snacking, and let me tell you, the flavor did not disappoint. However, it did taste a tiny bit off. I couldn't really describe it, but it just had some kind of funk to it. I turned the container around and looked for the expiration date. September 15th, it read, which was 5 days ago now. I was really bummed out at first, but I gave it a smell. I couldn't pick up any unusual scents, and it still tasted pretty good, so I decided it was nothing to worry about. In fact, I added a bunch of it to the ice cream I had in the fridge to have for the next few days. Yum, I thought. The following morning, I woke up with redness around my neck. I thought I had rested on it weirdly or something, but it felt like it was burning up a little bit. It was definitely pretty inflamed, but I was way too drowsy to worry about it too much. I threw on a turtleneck and went about my day. My girlfriend came over an hour later to hang out, and we went straight to my room. We were just doing some simple making out until she wanted to start kissing my neck and stuff. Let's get this turtleneck off of you, huh? I don't think that's a good idea. Before I could stop her, she lifted my shirt over my head. Her face changed quickly when she noticed my very visibly red neck. It wasn't just my neck that was red now, but it had spread to my upper chest. Bumps had also formed along the sides of my neck as well. I'm sorry. I really think it's just a small reaction or something. It's okay. You know, a little acne would never scare me away. I was a bit offended that she thought I was breaking out, but when she started giving me a hickey, I forgot about it right away. It was only a few seconds into the hickey that I felt something burst. My girlfriend retracted, coughing and spitting something out. I did my best to turn my head to the side. I could barely see what had happened, but it was pretty obvious that one of the bumps on my neck had burst, and whatever juice or pus was in it had gone right into her mouth. I watched as she ran into the bathroom and began washing her mouth out in the sink. Saying I was embarrassed was definitely an understatement. I don't know what happened to your neck, but there's definitely something screwed up with that acne of yours. I don't know what it could be, I stammered. I mean, I did eat a lot of that expired Skittles the other day. What expired Skittles? You know, I mumbled. Those Skittles I bought from TikTok. I mean, it didn't seem weird. It tasted fine, but it was about 5 days old. You ate a random pack Skittles that were 5 days old? She pushed past me and barged into my kitchen. Opening my cupboard, she pulled out the Skittles container and began reading the back. Are you kidding me, James? Did you not read the warning? What warning? She pointed to a small print on the bottom of the bottle that read, Warning, do not eat after the expiration date. Abnormal effects have been known to occur. I'm sure it'll pass in a few days, she tried reassuring me. Only it didn't go away, it only got worse. Over the next few days, the lumps were starting to get so big that it was getting harder and harder to breathe. They weren't only doubling in size, but they were starting to grow little hairs out of them as well. I tried layering and layering clothes to hide them, but I could feel them burst open under the clothes from all the pressure. The pain was starting to become unbearable as well. I spent hours scratching and slapping at my skin, and at one point I tried pulling it off. Whatever those rainforest plants had in them was slowly killing me. Hey, I'm coming on over again. Is that okay? My girlfriend texted. I really don't think it's a good idea. I'm pretty sick. Nonsense, I'll help you. I'll make you soup. There was really no arguing with her. All I could do was wait for her to arrive. I stared down at my toenails, which were now turning black, and prayed that this would either go away fast or that it would kill me sooner rather than later. When I heard my bedroom door open, I turned around to face my girl. Holy shit, she said under her breath. James, this is bad. We need to get you to a hospital. I don't know if I can. Even talking was a pain. Moving my body in any way kind of sucks. Let me make you some food. I'm sure you haven't eaten anything, and I'm sure it'll make you feel better. After that, though, we are going to the hospital. She left my room, and I sat myself back on my bed as I waited for her to return. I could feel a lump growing behind the back of my eye now, and I knew it was only a matter of time before it burst through, making me go blind. I started with a pair of scissors sitting on my desk and contemplated just ending it when I heard my girlfriend begin to throw up in the kitchen. Amy, I mumbled, are you okay? My girlfriend walked back into my room, but was now carrying the leftover Skittles from my pantry. Amy, please tell me you didn't eat any of the Skittles. Struggling to talk, she responded. I didn't. I don't think I should have given you a hickey earlier. Through her struggles, I noticed something in her mouth. Bumps. Hundreds of bumps. All red and yellow with a white tip oozing white pus into her mouth. She choked and swallowed it. All of it. I'm sorry, I didn't know. She began to faint until I was able to catch her, but the pain on my bump-infested body was too much. I couldn't do it. My body is failing, my feet are blood red, and I don't think I will get to the hospital in time. The ambulance is on their way, but I don't think they'll make it in time. Please be careful what you buy out there. Don't make the same mistake I did.